Special. I'm reminded of this when I visit my city cousins. What I get kicks out of are very different than what a city could bring. Teachers, parents, and fellow students. Today I'm going to share with you 5 of the most cool, most and thrilling things I ever experienced as a country boy. Number 5. Monthly chore item of the family is cleaning the chicken coop. The smelling, moldy chicken dung sticks in the floor in thick layers compressed by the fat bird's feet. You might think, yuck, ew. Yeah, right, it's way grosser than that. One time I was spearing my pitchfork into the stagnant manure of some noodle. I guess I was daydreaming, a little. My sister bumped me, and just then I felt like Goliath, falling down, down, down. I landed in a reeking pile of fresh droppings. I got up, and believe me, I learned something. When you fall, you should always close your mouth. Number 4. One sunny and I guess you could say mysterious day, my dad opened the door and called my name, Nicholas. And of course all my sisters came running. But curiously, I had screamed for my sisters. That just meant that there was something that my sisters didn't want to see, something that I definitely wanted to see. I sped around the corner while I dodged around my sisters running the other way and ran on the deck. There my dad had a big yogurt pit. Inside there's 3 creatures the size of my fist. They all had 8 hairy legs with about 4 eyes, and let me tell you, those things were bigger than dog spiders. They were actually wolf spiders. I was amazed. The next morning I went to look at those hairy arachnids, but to my disgust, I found 2 of the female spiders dining on the male spider for breakfast. The sight of those hairy legs protruding from their sharp mandibles did give me the creeps a bit, but it was pretty interesting to watch. Number 3. I'm speeding through the field, dodging the trees like toothpicks. The wind whistles through my hair as I jump over every angle and gallop over every stretch of field available. Forget the 4-wheeler, this is real speed. The horse is named Danny Boy. In his young age, he was a racehorse and would never let himself fall behind. He was always in front of the pack. Recently, Danny Boy sadly passed away, but we will always be riding together in my heart. Number 2. When I was around 6 years old, my family's phone started to ring. My dad picked up the phone. As someone talked on the other line, my dad grew a smile. And then I knew that my dad was probably talking to one of my uncles, and they were thinking of way to rule the world. Actually, it was my Uncle Nico asking us if we wanted to see a calf being born. Of course we said yes, and we zipped on down. When we entered the barn, we saw a cow lying on the ground. Evidently, the cow was pushing hard. My Uncle Nico was on the ground beside the cow for every chance to help the labor. After about 2 minutes of full suspense, a leg popped out of the cow's body. Then 2. The calf was halfway out. Soon you could see the whole body of the calf laying in the straw. If you picture a cow giving birth, you think of the obvious. Like a cute baby calf. Actually, there's a few side effects, like blood and slimy birth eggs. Did you know that the cow will actually eat its birth egg? It was cool watching, but a strong stomach is advised. Number 1. Okay, if you're feeling queasy, I'm giving you a chance to skedaddle. You know how before I told you about me being in charge of cleaning the chicken coop? I'm also in charge of collecting eggs, giving them food, and giving them water. Deciding what freedoms they should have. A few summers ago, I didn't see the point of keeping them cooped up, so I decided it would be better for them to just go free. After all, they were coming back to the coop to lay their eggs, or so I thought. Those innocent faces of those feathery birds gave me confidence in my decision. What could they ever do wrong? The chickens stayed outside for 2 months, very warm months, and eventually I put them back in their coop. Shortly after, I was playing in the yard, and to my surprise, I spotted a nest full of eggs. I picked one up, and then one cracked. What lay before me was the grossest thing I ever saw. It smelled so gross that I can't even describe it. The yolk, a sickly shade of dark green, not to mention the big 5 fat maggot feasting on the slimy mess. Not sure what was worse, the way it smelled or the way it looked. As you can see, the things that I find disgusting, thrilling, and smelly can only be found and appreciated by an 11-year-old boy living day by day in the country. Visit anytime.